Hello. Hi, Risto2 and Space Billy and Dududis. Thank you so much for the 26th month. Thanks for the Prime sub. Hi. I'm gonna start with some Daniel Caesar today. Rare Europa. Hi. Hi, Yuna. Hello, just Pussy. What happened to my version of Psycho on YouTube? I probably took it down. I take down a lot of things after I post them, feeling like, oh, why did I post that? It wasn't in good condition. Apologize for that. Crazy hair is like ramen. Yeah, it is like ramen, actually. It really does look like ramen. Okay. I'm trying to breathe. Why won't you let me? I'm trying to leave. Please just forget me. And honestly, our sun is setting. Can hardly believe this got so messy. Ain't gonna sleep tonight. My dreams exhaust me. I'll be awake till the light. It's about that time that I break away before my time expires. Baby, won't you let me go? Baby, won't you let me go? Oh, let go, let go, let go. I'm not afraid of manipulation. Stuck in your ways, I've run out of patience. You're lying when you tell me that you won't be fine. I'm not leading you on, I'm leaving you behind. Ain't gonna sleep tonight. My dreams exhaust me. I'll be awake till the light. It's about that time that I break away before my time expires. Baby, won't you let me go? Oh, let go, let go, let go. Baby, won't you let me go? Teo, don't chew on the plants. Come here, come here, come here. Come here, Teo. Come here. Come here. Come here. No, he's not listening. Okay. Hi everyone. Hi, looking for truths in the Snipus and Kinshong, Discrete Games, Joex, Ro, Skak, hi. Hi, Silent Stocks and Capricorn. Hi, Lord Server. Thank you all so much for being here. Man, I'm eating such a strange combination for dinner. I'm eating pizza, plantanas con jamon, and papusas. Oh, interesting. It's like a cultural collision. Very cool. What kind of guitar strings do you use? Let me see. If I see the picture, I will remember. I don't remember right now off the top of my head. Is it Elixir? I don't know actually. I think it might be. Yeah, I think it's Elixir. Okay. Anyway, happy holidays to everyone. Christmas is in 10 days. I don't really feel like I've been noticing the holiday season these days, weirdly enough. I mean, I noticed the music, but I don't think I'm registering the holiday season the way I usually do. I only literally just put up this tree behind me for the purpose of having it on stream, because I was worried that the whole season would pass without me having the tree on stream, which would be terrible, because normally I really do love to have a very festive look around the holidays. It is just I think my brain is scattered these days. "10 days I need to buy gifts." Yes, for me at least it's 10 days. Some of you it might still be the 14th. Yeah. So if you need to get gifts for people and you want to, this is your reminder, I guess. Hi, Keaton. I'm doing okay. I think my physical state is still not great, so I might need to go get some further checkups about certain issues. But I hope it will be okay. 그냥 나이트님 구독 감사해요. Thank you for the 22 months. You're ghosting people on Christmas? That's quite sad. Okay, those are the only thing. Luckily, my family and friends and I have no expectations of gifts, less stress and expense. That's nice. I feel like, especially with friends, you don't really have to be spending a ton of money. You could also make things for them. I feel like I'd appreciate just a nice card, usually. Gifts are nice too, but not necessary. Thank you, Keaton. thing that keeps me from driving this car. Half-light jackknife into the canyon at night. Signs and wonders, Perseus aligned with the skull. Slain Medusa, Pegasus aligned from a soul. Do I care if I survive this? Bury the dead where they're found. In a veil of great surprises, I wonder, did you love me at all? The only thing that keeps me from cutting my arm, crosshatch, warm bath, holiday in after dark. Signs and wonders, water stain writing the wall. Daniel's message, blood of the moon on a soul. Do I care if I despise this? Nothing else matters, I know. In a veil of great disguises, how do I live with your ghost? Should I tear my eyes out now? Everything I see returns to you somehow. Should I tear my heart out now? Everything I feel returns to you somehow. The only reason why I continue at all, faith and reason, I wasted my life playing dumb. Signs and wonders, sea lion caves in the dark. Blind faith, God's grace, nothing else left to impart. Do I care if I survive this? Bury the dead where they're found. In a veil of great surprises, hold on to my head till I drown. Should I tear my eyes out now? Everything I see returns to you somehow. Should I tear my heart out now? Everything I feel returns to you somehow. Thank you. That was The Only Thing by Sufjan Stevens. Your taste buds are very confused right now. I bet they will. I bet they are, Skag. Yeah, I think my voice is not in great condition these days. It's been a bit of a bummer because I was hoping to record some holiday covers, but then I feel like it's not my best condition for this, unfortunately. Death Rattles, thank you for the 31st month. Am I reading guitar tabs as you play? For the most part, I do read them as I play because I don't have everything memorized. I would be very impressed with myself if I had everything memorized. If the only thing you have in your fridge is a random mix of leftovers, do you eat them or throw them away? I think for the most part I do try to eat leftovers. I feel very bad about throwing them away. Oh, Jazz Ovi, thank you for the Prime sub and thank you for the hype train, everyone. If they have been there for more than a week, throw else or else smell test if clear. Okay. I'm showing my longtime real friend who I haven't seen in years this stream. Thank you, Psycons, and hello to your friend as well. I want to learn some more songs. Are we singing holiday songs today too? I don't know if that's expected of me. I suppose it is. I forgot which ones we didn't sing last time. I don't know, you're the streamer. That's a good point. Okay, we can sing some holiday songs. I hate it when my roommates throw food away. I'm like, bro, there's a human garbage disposal over here. Does reading music / tabs become as easy as reading words with practice? I mean, I'm just looking at chords for the most part, so I'm not even looking at tabs. I'm not reading those kinds of intricately written out tabs. I'm just doing the chords and kind of playing whatever strumming pattern I feel like works with it. I do think I want to learn more like of the official guitar parts for a lot of songs so that I can improve my guitar skills, expand my knowledge of strumming patterns too. Did we sing Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas last time? Maybe we did. We probably did. Once again as in olden days. Yes? Yes? Once again as in olden days. Olden days. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. Next year, all our troubles will be out of Yuletide gay. Next year, all our troubles will be miles away. Once again, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who were dear to us will be near to us once more. Someday soon we all will be together, if the fates allow. Until then we'll have to muddle through somehow. So have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Thank you. That was Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Thank you, Looking for Truths, for your kind words. Taya's just staring at me. Faithful friends who were dear to us, gather near to us once more. Man, I should probably just listen to Christmas songs to refresh my memory too. I feel like there are a lot of beautiful ones that I just don't really hear here in Korea. There's a lot of Last Christmas here, particularly, and All I Want for Christmas Is You. It's kind of like the same ones on rotation constantly. Yeah. Thank you, Neil. Maybe we can do Rocking Around the Christmas Tree as well. Around the Christmas tree. Cool. Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hall. Mistletoe hung where you can see. Every couple wants to stop rocking around the Christmas tree. Let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, rocking around the Christmas tree. Have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in a new old-fashioned way. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, rocking around the Christmas tree. Have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. I think that's how it ends. Okay. That's a very classic Christmas song. And now we'll move on to our usual program. Or at least alternate. I'm sorry, I don't have a XG song. I didn't know that they have a... Oh wait, I did know. I think I saw them perform that before on one of the like live singing YouTube channels. Anyway, thank you. Music is truly magical. I do think so. I want to watch some good Christmas movies this year. I feel like there are some good classics I haven't seen yet. If anyone has any recommendations, you can let me know, or maybe something new that came out that you thought was better than you expected. Thank you, Paris. I know you don't have it, I just request random stuff knowing it's not on it. But what if I do know it? I could have known that one, because I do listen to XG here and there. You know, so I'm supposed to be meeting my friend later, which is why I can't stream for that long. But oh my gosh, you finally messaged. Okay. Okay, that's good. That means I can stream a bit longer than I expected. Okay, because I don't have to go out as far. Or do I? Maybe I still have to go. Okay. So I was like, my friend said that she was gonna text me what time we were gonna meet, or like where we're gonna meet today, but then I didn't get any update, and then I saw that she's streaming, and so I was like, well, I guess I should just be prepared to not be prepared until the last minute. But I just got a message, which is nice. And I should hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate redemption. Okay. Streamers are the worst ever. Well, actually, usually, given my nature with, like, being on time to things, I do find it really hard to meet up with streamers in general, because it's very true that most streamers are often late. They are often late or canceling last minute or streaming before meeting you, and then they say that they're late because they lost track of time while streaming. and then you're just like, well, why were you streaming so close to a scheduled meeting then? Yeah, I get a little confused by streamers sometimes, even though I am one. I'm just like, I'm one of the rare timelier ones. Your hair got really bright for doing it yourself. Yes, I bleached it twice after it was already brown. Yeah. I feel like I always have some sort of problem with meeting people. Yeah, I have a lot of acquaintances and friends, I think, who run late or change plans a lot. So I guess that's just life, though. Okay, give me a second. Do you want more food? Do you want more, like... Is it this? You have food in your bowl, Teo. You just wanted a little more? No, I don't think that's it. Okay. So Teo also meows a lot at the bathroom door because he thinks there's something in there and he always wants to go into the bathroom. So if someone's in the bathroom, he goes and then when someone's not in the bathroom, he goes to the bathroom door and goes meow. Anyway, let me see. I'll see if that works for him, but for a minute there, I lost my is really distracting me. So he just keeps like standing against the bathroom door and then meowing at it. Let me just... I'm not gonna let you in the bathroom, Tail. There's nothing in there. There's nothing interesting in there. Just let it be. I think he wants attention and won't stop. Yeah, I feel like he's learning bad behavior lately because he meows so much about like wanting snacks and then like wanting to go in certain places. I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely a lot. Sorry for all the interruptions. I think when I sing, he's just gonna be meowing a lot. You wanna come here, Tail? Hang out? No? And let me turn this ringer off too, because earlier it made a loud sound and I was startled. Come on, skinny love, just last the year. For a little souls we were never here. My, staring at the sink of blood and crushed veneer. Tell my love to wreck it all. Cut out all the ropes and let me fall. But in the moment, the sword was tall, and I told it to be patient, and I told it to be fine, and I told it to be balanced, and I told it to be kind. In the morning I'll be with you, but it will be a different kind. I'll be holding all the tickets, and you'll be owning all the fines. Come on, skinny love, what happened here? Circle on the hope and life is here. So the load is full, so slow on the split. And I told it to be patient, and I told it to be fine, and I told it to be balanced, and I told it to be kind. Now all your love is wasted, then who the hell was I? 'Cause now I'm breaking up the bridges, and at the end of all your lies. Who will love you? Who will fight? And who will fall far behind? Come on, skinny love. not the camera. Come here. Come here. You can sit here. Come sit here. Come here. Yeah, you can sit here. Yes. That's right. It is stable. No? Come here. Come here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Great. Great. Okay. Think we've come to a compromise, me and Teo. He is, I don't know if you guys can see. Oops. Can I? Nope. It's hard to make invisible. Okay. You can just imagine he is here. And we can do To Be Alright by Aurora. Thanks, Wizard of Groovy. Oh yeah, someone earlier said that the last time they were here is when I was like 19. I just forgot to answer the question. I'm 22 now. Thank you, Zelda. Thanks 3X in a trench coat too. Is life worth living if you can't dance to anything? Night after night, oh, I long to be alright. I want to feel it, what the people talk about. How do you find it so easy? And all I can is ask for whatever you say is never right. So I won't do. You cannot make me feel a thing. Wherever I go, I'm always blind. So I lose my. You cannot make me feel alright. How I hunger for touch. How could you say that I love too much? I don't want to fight, I just want to feel alright. What is life worth living if you don't bleed for anything? Night after night, oh, I long to be alright. I want to feel it, what the people talk about. How do you find it so easy? And all I can is ask for whatever you say is never right. So I won't do. You cannot make me feel a thing. Wherever I go, I'm always blind. So I lose my track. Make me feel alright. This is very challenging. Wait. I will show more of what's going on here. What is life worth living if you don't dance to anything? Night after night, oh, I long to feel alright. That was a mess, sorry. I'm very distracted by this thing on my lap, on my paw. On my hand, the paw on my hand. And he keeps biting. He's very playful right now. Looks so menacing when you're biting, Teo. Okay. Biting is not good, Teo. Don't bite. How? Bite him, assert dominance. Literally biting the hand that feeds you. Yeah, that's what cats do. That's just what cats do. I don't know what's going on with him today. He's just very like this. Yeah. So much fur! Oh my goodness. Nope. That's not gonna work. Okay. How is everyone doing these days? I know that around the holiday season, it can be a very joyful time for people, but it can also be extremely stressful. I think I'm gonna take a moment to kind of chat with everyone and also get a lint roller. Found it. I need a refill because mine ran out. Okay. Isn't it cold? Yes, it is cold. We be stressed. Yes, it is a stressful time, the holidays. I was stressing out over buying gifts for my parents just the other day because I went out to get last minute things that my sister needed with her before she departed, and just kind of like really thinking about what would be enough to convey gratitude and missing them, just all these things. It's hard to compensate for your absence with things when all they really want is to like live closer. And yeah, well, no, I guess they also like things too, so But if they could trade it for my actually being there, they definitely would. I just thought we could do a little bit of chatting because my voice is also not feeling great today, so also it's been a while and chatting streams are fun, right? My pup she's getting to the age where she bites with her heart and she doesn't know that bite hurts. Yeah, Teo went through that phase where he'd like claw everything because he loved climbing me, he loved climbing curtains, he loved climbing anything that he saw. So it was definitely tough because he didn't realize his claws were sharp. And we be working and dealing with people, yes. My job stresses me out, I'm sorry to hear that. But it's not necessarily the holiday season then, right? Giving a gift to your parents to show gratitude is easy, grandkids. It's funny because I feel like there's, for the longest time, parents are like, be responsible, you don't want to be having kids as kids before you're ready, and then there's some point where that shifts, and then the parents are like, hey, when are you gonna give me grandkids? And they just keep asking about that. And I don't think I have too much of this experience personally, to be honest. Well, actually, I don't have any of this experience because I was never really out and about when I was younger, and my parents did not worry about me going off doing irresponsible things. But I do feel like I hear a lot of my friends now who are in their 30s getting a lot of pressure from their parents to get married and have kids, or even those in their mid to late 20s. Yeah. Little kittens have often climbed my pants. It hurts a lot, but they usually learn after socialization with each other. That's true. Yeah. Grandkids are very, very expensive. That's true. It costs a lot of money to raise children. So I think it's funny because, the government in Korea keeps trying to find ways to increase the birth rate because we are in danger of just becoming a very heavily elderly society. And it's just, they offer some money, but I just don't think it's enough for how much it costs to live here for a lot of people who make their income here. And so yeah, the main concern for a lot of working Korean young adults is that it's just way too expensive to have kids, and the societal pressures require a lot of extra things that you have to pay for, extracurriculars, extra school, and yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, I have 7 doggies. They are my kids. Wow, 7. Wow. You play bass? I play a little, yeah. I've been practicing. My mom told me she doesn't care. It's just, oh my goodness, what? What? Oh, is that because she really wants you to have kids? to the point where she's she doesn't care at all? That's pretty impressive, because I feel like there are a lot of parents who, even if they are really desperate for grandkids, they're also still very picky about who their daughter or son-in-law is gonna be. Yeah, if everyone worries about financials for having kids would be rare, says a happy accident. That's true. I think that's why when my parents describe their reaction to finding out that my mom was pregnant with me, they say that their world was falling down. Reality, or the world around them, was just collapsing, and they felt like it was the end, and they were freaking out. But thankfully I have ended up being a very low maintenance child as I've gotten older too, especially. Cost of living and family affordability for everyone under 50 is, yes, it is sad. I do think so. I agree. I like to, I don't know, I often think about the countries where they take very good care of their citizens, and there's really good healthcare and like universal healthcare, their taxes actually go towards helping them. I feel like it's just so amazing to see it actually happening in very few countries. But it's like, we have proof that these things can work. It's just, yeah, it's really sad that we can't offer these opportunities for more people. They just left you in a room with a guitar and ramen and you raised yourself. No. My parents definitely did a lot, I think, to raise their children. And I just remember, because we were all like doing intensive music training, they're just constantly driving us to our lessons and paying for expensive like instruments or repairs and lessons. That stuff really racks up. And at the time I didn't fully I felt a lot of guilt, I think, for the cost of what I did, and I also felt bad that I couldn't give more return on their investment, I guess. So for some time that guilt really bogged me down of like not being able to be a professional violinist, but I think the music training paid off in different ways for sure. I bet your parents wished for the olden days where you can sell your child for a dowry. I don't think they'd be able to, but I feel like that's definitely an interesting offer. A mama and dad and twin sisters, and the baby stays with you, plus 2 little Chihuahua small doggies. Oh, okay, you're talking about the dogs. All right. I was like, is this the whole family that's living there? The other thing with raising kids we can't forget is who is helping. Yes. And having kids is tough but rewarding, speaking personally, but it is not for everyone. Thing is, it is also irreversible. It is a big decision. Yes, it is irreversible. And I think it's definitely not a part-time gig. Yeah. You are still young and no need to stress over this. I actually don't stress over it, surprisingly. Though I know a lot of... Well, not surprisingly for someone my age, just surprisingly for someone like me who's very anxious. But I feel like, weirdly, I have a lot of confidence in this area. I don't know where it comes from, but I feel very confident that if there comes a time when I want to start a family, I'll, be in a place where I'm able to handle it as best as I can. But I know that there's still just a lot more hardships that are unavoidable that come with growing up and adulting and all that. But for now, I'm just concerned with kind of working on my career and my health. My health is a big concern to me. Chat about to scare you off further from having kids now. I have 8 stray kids? I don't. Not a part-time gig. Tell them to make... No. I think that there are unfortunately a lot of parents out there though who do treat it like that, and that leads to tons of trauma that people have to spend a large part of their young adult life and just youth just trying to unpack, and some people really struggle to get anywhere in their progress. And I feel for those people, I'm very sorry that, these circumstances that they had no control over, they were like born into that. So I do hope that these people can all, find that kind of support elsewhere, because it doesn't always have to be your blood relatives that are there for you. Hi, Tom Tom. All my friends have wives and kids now, and I'm barely able to keep up with my dog. That's something I've talked to with some of my friends in their 30s about. They say that a lot of their friends have gotten married, and some of them are parents now, and there's a lot more disconnect between their lives, and they're not able to relate so much anymore, or their friends are really busy, so they kind of drift apart. And that's where I waltz in, and and then I am the friend for those people who were abandoned by their other by the other people, their peers, I guess. I won't say abandoned though, but more just like there's this totally new experience that they have yet to have themselves. Kids and pets are cool part-time. I'd rather release them than own them. I think it's okay to do like leasing like the pets. What is it? They have like foster care. You can be a foster parent for pets that are gonna be put up for adoption. But yeah, don't do that with kids. Yeah, health is super important, and I somehow hear you falling sick quite often. Take care of yourself. Thank you. I have really been noticing that. I feel very weak, and I feel like I blame myself a lot too for being physically weak. I'm constantly having some kind of issue, and it pains me because it does also affect my ability to sing, my ability to work on music overall when I'm not in good condition. So I think that's something that I'd really like to prioritize. I feel like I've said this probably at some point every year. It's a work in progress. And Yeju, hi random 30-year-old, can I be your substitute? Can I be your substitute kid? I don't think I'm their substitute kid. I just become like their friend who they feel like they can talk to about issues that are very relevant to someone at their age, but also like I don't have that burden of children and family and all that stuff right now. Oh wait. Okay, sorry. My friend just messaged me and she's like, I can actually meet you earlier. So I'm just like figuring it out before I forget to check my phone for a long period of time again. Okay. Hello, Brother Bear. My only advice is to wait until your mid to late 30s to start a family. Enjoy your youth. I think that's a very solid piece of advice too. For certain people, I know that for a lot of women, fertility is also like something that they keep in mind or they're concerned about. There is the option of, freezing eggs as well, but then it can be tough when you get older to even like carry the child or like raise that child when you're older. So I feel like it varies from person to person, but I also always tell people it's okay to take your time if they're like worrying about that or kind of venting about their concerns in that area. Just like, it's best to wait until you're ready and not add this whole new thing when you're already struggling to take care of yourself. Yeah. Free therapist? Yeah, basically. My friends have 1 or 2 kids now and they are just busy all the time. Yeah, it's really a whole new world that gets opened up, I think, once kids are in the picture. You start to interact with other parents and you want to be more involved with their school life. So you might join the PTA, right? And you're going to kind of always need to be on call. So it's definitely a full-time gig. And especially when they're that young. But I also hear a lot of people saying enjoy it when they're like that young and small because it goes by so quickly. So yeah, there's just a lot of ups and downs. It's all this balanced system, I think, where all the things kind of, they're the lows and the highs and they all come together to create this experience that people can learn a lot from. Yeah. The alternative is being with deadbeat parents with lots of time. Or parents with kids who have grown up and they're like in college. So they're not as hands-on. They don't have to be so constantly like on call. And I'm noticing that people really gravitate towards people in similar life situations regardless of age. I think that's very accurate, yeah, because I feel like I've met, ever since I moved out to Korea on my own when I was like 19, I've met a lot of people who are a lot older than me, and I've found that they feel we can relate to each other, and maybe because they're in the same career path or or kind of experiencing the same thing of like having moved to a foreign country and trying to set down their roots there. So yeah, you don't really have to be so limited to a certain age group when making friends. So if there's a time when other people around your age seem to be at a different stage of life, if you feel you're a late bloomer or you're quicker than others maybe, I think you can always find friends in different age groups too, and it's fine. In high school, I was voted by my friends most likely to do nothing in life except hang out, and my friends and family are now seeing how right they were. That was a superlative at the time. Was it most likely to do nothing in life except hang out? I think that's pretty cool though too, because they probably just see you as like a really chill guy. I'm sorry, all my friends, like when the chill guy meme started to show up a lot, they just kept sending those things to me, and I was like, what is this? I know it's still kind of trendy, so yeah. Hi Variolin2, nice to see you again. So, gotcha, Yeji wants me to go make friends with high schoolers as a 30-year-old. So, Tom, I was actually just about to elaborate on this because I knew someone like you or Skak would probably misinterpret it. No, definitely, if you are in your 30s, do not become friends with someone who is a minor. Do not do anything that is predatory or creepy. Just like, you know, let's be tame and let's be reasonable. Yeah, I think you guys know what I mean. And I think especially once you're like in your 30s, 40s, 50s, it's just like everything becomes pretty blurred. I have not thought about kids, and that's probably why I have doggies. To have a good life, you need good health. That's true. Health is so important. I was voted most talented improv. Apparently I was good at improv comedy. Really, Skak? I want to hear your improv comedy sometime. I think you are very witty, and you are very good at quickly finding like humor in a situation. Okay, I'm just friends with Alyssa, but I never DM or talk to her. I just ask her random K-pop questions. Oh, right, that's right. I think it's definitely interesting with like the internet playing a huge role in our lives now. How like I was just talking about this with my friend the other day about how interesting it is that many of my friends have met some of their best friends through gaming, and you know, I know people who are like seeing their partners who they met through gaming, and that's so wild to me that we live in a world now where this is very common. It's also pretty interesting and cool. Just always proceed with caution if you are talking to a stranger on the internet. You want to definitely know more about them, and perhaps if you have mutuals, that would be great too. Start gaming. Yeah. I don't game, but I keep feeling like my friends are like, I met a new friend over the past month, and he had met our mutual friend through gaming, and then yeah, I mean, it's pretty interesting. I have accidentally made friends with people in their early 20s through work and drop-in sports, so best aim a bit higher. Yes. So, oh, I must game more. You don't have to, but that's just kind of a cool way to make friends with similar interests if you are into gaming. Ideally, in an ideal world, I would have gone to the Harry Potter convention by now to meet friends who are equally as obsessed, but I've never been able to go in my life, actually. One of my biggest dreams growing up was to attend LeakyCon, the Harry Potter convention. They change their location every year, but I just never had the funds to attend. And now that I reflect upon it, I'm just like, wow, I still haven't attended a LeakyCon before. It just sounds like paradise to me, like this enormous, or this big convention with just like thousands of people who love Harry Potter and can answer Harry Potter trivia like me. And before they used to have really exciting guest star appearances like the actors from the films. I feel like over the years it's kind of dwindled because the actors themselves are getting older, they have their families and their other work to attend to, so they can't keep going to LeakyCon every year. So I feel a little bummed out about that. And then like when HBO's remake comes out, then maybe the cast of that show will start going to LeakyCon, but I'm not going to really be as interested in seeing a non-Daniel Radcliffe Harry Potter, but maybe they'll change my mind. Maybe it's just, that's the image that I conjure up in my mind, no pun intended, every time I think of Harry Potter. Yeah. LeakyCon sounds fun, yes. My niece met her boyfriend through gaming. That surprised me. Yeah. I mean, like, you kind of might think, wow, that's pretty shady. You're meeting someone through, like, who you met through Discord or whatever. Or, some people think playing certain games is a red flag. So, if you, like, meet someone through League, they'll be like, you met someone who plays League? There's, like, different judgment for each game. Yeah. I almost made a Bumble Friends account to try to find someone to watch Asian dating shows with. That's interesting. So, there's a Friends account? Like, it's specifically Friends? I didn't know they have that. Hi, Riffin Klaus. And hello, Masiman. I do usually do like music requests from my song list. Right now I'm kind of in a chatting mode. What house are you in? I am a Hufflepuff. Though I feel like I've been sorted into Gryffindor and Ravenclaw before too. But I think I most closely identify with Hufflepuff values. And I'm very, very proud Hufflepuff. So... oh yeah, work has gotten me to make friends of all ages. One of my closest colleagues that I still keep up with was my mom's age. Ah, yes. I also remember I befriended someone like older than me when I was in hospital, when I was being hospitalized in like my sophomore year of high school. There was a woman in my unit who was a lot older, but she and I had very lovely conversations, like friends. And I just hosted a Harry Potter trivia for my work's team building exercise. Really? Are they like all into Harry Potter? Because that's the best team ever. Or like you did it so that you can find out who's not into Harry Potter, so you can ostracize them, right? Yeah. You met your boss through Discord. Wow. That's very cool. Like they were your boss before Discord, or they were your boss because of Discord? Hi, Conrad. Hello. Thank you, Blue Smurf. I also see we have some new community members so over this chatting period, so I just wanted to say hi. I'm Yeju. I'm a Korean-American singer-songwriter. Grew up in New York City, but I'm based in Seoul, South Korea. And I usually sing, but right now I'm not feeling too great, so I'm speaking a bit. See you soon. Okay. Wait, did I send it or did I just lock the phone? Okay, I sent it. Judging someone based on their playing League, I don't blame them. The chat is terrifying. Yeah, I heard the culture is a little scary. Okay. I have gone on an overseas trip with a gaming friend, met them in that country for the first time. I did something pretty similar, come to think of it. It wasn't my planning or my organization, but when I went to Japan with Boxbox, like with Albert and Annie, they actually were going on this trip with a whole Discord group. So basically all these people they play games with, and they had never met in person before, but they just planned this trip to Japan, which I thought was really cool and also a little alarming, but mostly like it was like a really like a nice, very, very, very nice group of people. So it was so interesting. Like we went to Japan and had a really fun time just getting to know each other. So I thought that was a very fun experience. Yeah, it was to find who is as big a nerd as I am. Someone who has done a lot of who has done a Lord of the Rings one, and another did a Star Trek one. That's a good way to find your friends. I should do that. If I were ever a leader in a workplace situation, I would definitely use my position to do something like that, to facilitate a Harry Potter trivia day. Yeah. And the title music is we can change it. We can totally change it. Yeah. We had IRC channel meetings often when it was the most popular chat platform. Met a lot of people through that, and with some I still chat daily. Oh, that's so cool. That's wonderful. I think Twitch is one of those things for me, definitely, where I didn't really imagine I'd be meeting so many friends through, but I did. And because of my Twitch presence, even people who maybe aren't so much as Twitch streamers as they are on other platforms, they were able to find my channel and then just reach out, and I've made some really dear friends that way. I like games. I just get over them after like 30 minutes or less. I'll jump in Tekken 4 to 5 rounds and then jump off. Yeah. I do not know how people play all day and night. I can relate to that. Like I'm pretty like, I don't think I have the greatest attention span for games, unless it's Hogwarts Legacy. But that one I'm playing super slowly because I just enjoy it. I just vibe. I just walk around and fly around, and conjure things. Yeah. Thank you, 95.com. I am my own hairstylist, so thank you. That makes me happy if I interpreted the slang correctly, because I think cooked generally just means good, right? Something good. Hi Maxim, hello. And Cat Deeds, thank you very much. So just to clarify, I didn't get a perm. This is just I have one of those curly looking hair irons. Yeah. Speaking of Hogwarts Legacy, I haven't played in a while because it's kind of like a lot to set up, I guess. Or maybe I'm too lazy. Maybe I don't have motivation when it comes to games. Yes, cooked can mean really great, yes. Oh man, I was about to ask for that link. Oh, yeah, I bleached my hair at home, and I like styling my hair. I've been very involved with my hair journey throughout my years on this planet. I didn't know how to word that. Since I was in like middle school or even like elementary school, I just had a lot of interest in doing my hair and doing my sister's hair. So that is why I have developed the skills. Seoul is in South Korea. Now that you're blonde, do you have more fun? I swear I was asked this question a couple weeks ago or something. I don't think I necessarily have more fun. I still have fun, but it's like the appropriate amount of fun. Yeah. I installed Hogwarts Legacy but never got around to playing it. You definitely should play it. Crimper, yes, I think. It's a big wave crimper. Yeah. So, Hogwarts Legacy can feel a bit slow in the beginning if you're not like a fan of it. Oh, no. But I guess, but I think once you get past the beginning part, it's very fun. Is it one of the approved hairstyles in Korea? In Korea? Do you think I'm in North Korea? There are no like approved hairstyles in South Korea, unless you're talking about like fashionista approved. If so, I'd say they would approve. I get a lot of compliments from old people though when I'm outside. Maybe it's like a style that old people like. It's okay though. I'm very happy. I'm very flattered when older people are asking me about my hair. If you don't mind, do streamers get paid from Twitch Turbo, or does it not pay streamers? Twitch Turbo, I don't think it pays streamers. I don't think so. That's when you get the free viewing for every stream, right? Like, I mean, without the ads, right? I don't think we get payout from that. I recommend Life is Strange if you like story-based drama, but only if you don't have enough drama in your own life. I've actually tried that game a long time ago, like several years ago. I think I tried a bit of it with my sister. Yeah. It was interesting, but I'm also like maybe not into those types of games either. The only approved hairstyle is the OG bowl cut. Yes, I should probably be arrested for this very outrageous hairstyle. My daughter likes playing Hogwarts, yes. That is very good. Your daughter is a very intelligent girl. Turbo, you get revenue from ads that would have played and that would have seen. Oh, okay. Okay. We just don't see them unless it changed. All right. Thank you for clarifying, Amuda. Then that makes sense. We do get a little bit of money from ads. I want Yeju to play is 5 Hearts Under One Roof. It's a Korean Riz game. I'm curious. Under One Roof. Oh. Okay. A fully immersive interactive video game that simulates a love story with 5 unique heroines. Is it inappropriate? Because if it is, I cannot. But if it's not, I can. Main question is, what hairstyle are we doing for Teo? I can try just putting some water on his hair, because then it looks all spiky. But he doesn't like water on him. I follow a game streaming podcast and they said it is still like that with Turbo. No changes announced at least. Thank you, These Strange Notions, for the extra clarification. Hair is Ajima approved. That's true. It is Ajima approved. Thank you, Chu. Yeah, that game made the rounds for a while. A lot of streamers. Yeah, I see there's a clip here that XQC did or something. It says, my new favorite game. A lot of weird situations, but I don't know if inappropriate. Some portions can be inappropriate. Okay, then maybe not, but maybe it'd be funnier because of the juxtaposition, or the contrast rather of our usual content. Yeah. By the way, did you play everything in the latest demo song you posted? Yeah, I put it on Patreon. I didn't post it anywhere else though, so you have to. It's for people who are subscribed to the Patreon, because I just wasn't sure about unleashing it to the masses yet. We could think of it as like a pre-release sort of situation though, because maybe I can just post it on YouTube. It's not the best production though, because I did it all myself and I don't feel like it's that clean. But it is a demo, so we have that cushioning of the word demo attached to it. Do it for the comedy. I want to see Yeju's Riz. Do you have to, does it require a lot of computer power? Because if I have to run the game and a stream at the same time, it might be a bit challenging. But if I'm being honest, I think I have a lot of riz with girls. Around girls, I am very, I don't mind complimenting, or I'm very open with my flattery. So, no, not really. Okay, film games quite opposite. Okay, just a video playing, I guess. Is it with actors then? Like they just have actors? Let me see. Oh, but it does contain sensitive content, such as partial nudity or sexual content, as well as alcohol use. It may not be suitable for all age ranges. I think my mom might be shocked if I'm playing a game like that. I mean, I don't really know if she'd be super. She wouldn't be upset, but she'd probably just be like, oh my god, she's very oh my god. That's her personality. It's like Goosebumps, choose your own adventure game with dialogue. I think the options are usually no Riz options. There are no Riz options? Okay. Hi, California. I'm doing alright. I just got here. What did I miss? Hi, Jay Coper. You didn't really miss too much. We're just conversing. Well, I guess maybe if a lot conspired throughout our conversations, one might say that you missed a bit, but I will post the VOD up later, so no worries about that. Title speaks for itself. Oh yeah, I was doing music at some point. As in the protagonist is foolish. Oh no, it's one of those. You know, I have friends who keep doing this thing where they act like the male lead in a harem anime, and they're just like, gee, I don't know how a girl like you could ever like a nice guy like me. And they just keep doing that. But they're really good at the voice of like the classic anime male lead. It's pretty great. But that's what it reminds me of. Yeah. So it's a little bit like that, right? Yeah. I can only read half the title? Wait. Did Skak change the title? Let me check. My title is Yapping to Kill Time Before My Appointment with Another Streamer Who Can't Make Up Their Mind. It gets cut off there. Okay. I'm torn if I'm happy or sad I'm moving to the Korean countryside. Oh, I think the Korean countryside is lovely. I have a friend who lives there and I love visiting them. But I know it can be a bit lonely and there's like less access to the conveniences that people love so much about Seoul. But I hope that you can enjoy the beautiful aspects of it. Maybe pick up a hobby like photography or filmography. Like I always think if I lived somewhere beautiful, I would take more videos and pictures. Who can't make up their time when to meet is how it ends. Okay, I see. Nothing wrong with the countryside. Yeah, I think sometimes we all need to experience just a period of life where we're living somewhere a lot more slow-paced so we can become more grounded, since we're so used to constantly having some kind of external stimulation, and I think that's not so good for us all the time. That's kind of what gives us that feeling of life like zipping by. Heading to Kunsan, the food is good though. Yes. Thank you, Green. Thank you very much. And I like the city noises of Yeju stream. Always kids yelling, planes flying by, and truck drivers doxing her. I actually think the truck drivers never really dox me, but I'm always scared that they will. And the thing is, you hear this kids yelling, but my neighborhood is very much like a suburban town vibes. Like it's like I live near a playground in a quiet neighborhood. It's just, for the most part, it's quite quaint. It's peaceful. Yeah, beautiful and slow-paced, like Western Massachusetts. I really like Massachusetts. It's actually a place that I really wouldn't mind settling down in. I like New England area in America in general. I'm definitely an East Coast person. I will spend my life in the East Coast if I ever settle down in the States. Yeah. Yeju's life literally a K-pop movie. What's a K-pop movie? Like not a K-pop movie? K-drama. Oh, a K-drama movie. Okay. Truck drivers in the US won't even deliver packages correctly. That's true, actually. People are always like leaving packages in weird places, or I don't know, because they don't, when you're in an apartment, they don't bring it to your door, they just leave it downstairs. So I understand, because there are like a lot of apartments, but in Korea, they bring it to your apartment door. Like they just leave it right outside your door. It's pretty remarkable. And even though I don't have an elevator, they always bring it all the way up to my door. I live on the 6th floor, and that's crazy. Yeah. I want to go to Philippines and China. Never left the US. Maybe Korea, but I'm not really familiar with the culture. I hope that you get to travel more. It's really eye-opening to travel and experience different cultures. I think it gets you out of your own little shell, or the bubble maybe that you kind of unintentionally end up creating when you're in one place for so long. Yeah. It is quite a jump if you've never left the country. That's right, yeah. You have family in the Philippines, but you haven't met them yet. I was at a point like that in my life when I was like 12. 13 was the first time that I visited Korea, when I was 13 in 2015. And prior to that, I had always been wondering what it was like here and what my family was like. I had a lot of this longing to connect with that side of myself, because I felt very Americanized and yet not American enough. There was just this weird in between that I honestly still feel now, but I think living in Korea has definitely made me feel more connected with my culture and background, and also with the language, which is a beautiful language. Thank you for the blesses. Yeah. I'm 27. Wow. I mean, I think then you're at an age where you can definitely travel on your own, and if you have the means to, I do hope that you visit them and experience your that culture. Yeah. I'm 37. I'm old. I don't think I still think 37 is on the younger side. I know, like, it sounds weird coming from me, but I just think that there are a lot of, like, I remember I mentioned this too before, I think on stream, but I watched a video of like people who are over 100 talking, or was it over 100? No, that might have been a different video. But a video of elderly people talking about what age they would most want to go back to. A lot of them said like their mid to late 30s. Seems like a lot of people really enjoyed that time of their lives, like the autonomy and independence, the confidence, as well as still being young enough to enjoy a lot of things that might be more physically exhausting. Yeah. I feel old. I'm sorry, but I hope that I hope that it's just a feeling, that and that there are things that can make you feel alive and younger and more energetic. For me, once my metabolism ended, I was officially old. I can't eat like I used to. I can see that being the case, though, too. You're probably the oldest 22-year-old I've ever met. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. My friend, actually, when we were trying to compile what songs to put if we were to make an EP for my music, we were kind of like leaning towards the ones that to him sounded more grandma, like classic grandma Yeju is like basically what he said. He said it in Korean, but he said, in your true grandma nature, we should definitely include these songs because they sound more like you're old. Like, and mind you, he is like older than me by, I forget how many years, maybe at least 6 years. Yeah, I do make music. Yeah, music is my main thing, my main passion. It's something that I really am trying very hard to pursue full time, and I hope that you guys can see good results in the future and hear a lot of very cool music that I can be proud of. Yeah. I'm old, but I still feel young. It's more fun if you don't worry about the things you cannot affect, age being a major one of those things. I love that mindset that you have, Violin, too. I feel like you have a really lovely mindset, and I always like hearing your wisdom and your experiences. And people like you, I think, really give me energy, and I like that. I love when I meet people who kind of don't let the societal pressure or idea of like being old bog them down, and instead live life with such gusto and like this joy that a lot of young people don't even have. You know, some people just kind of trudge along and drag their feet, feeling miserable all the time, even when they're the youngest and healthiest and most independent combination they'll ever be. Put Mayday Remaster, I'll literally pay up because I love that song. Oh, I'm sorry. I definitely should consider investing a lot of time into at least posting demos of the old stuff too. Yeah. That explains why you remind me of my younger friend. And favorite music currently. Currently, I think I'm still really into Sufjan Stevens and Bon Iver. What else do I listen to? Oh, there's a newer song that I actually like quite a bit. I don't usually listen to Shawn Mendes, but he came out with a new album titled his name Shawn, and there's a song called Why on it that I think is very beautifully written. I think that whole album was just very my taste because it's a whole acoustic album. I did really appreciate it, so it's just kind of like an unexpected song suggestion I can give here. But yeah, on the regular, I listen to a lot of Sufjan Stevens, Bon Iver, Aurora, Orla Gartland, and Radiohead, yeah. Do you like the Apata game? I don't drink, so I've never played any drinking games. But I did try drinking for the first time this past month. I got very drunk, and I was at home with my friend, and I was safe, but it was pretty funny. It was my first time ever. It tasted horrible. I hated it. It was disgusting. I don't know how people do it. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Paris. Yes, it is disgusting. I get mistaken for like 10 years younger for similar reasons. Being healthy also helps a lot more than I realize. It does, yes. Also, I do have to wrap up my stream very soon, I think. Oh my gosh, she's already... Okay. She's very close. So I will go very shortly. Let me see. What did you drink? Fresh soju? I had soju that day because soju is the drink of my country. So I was like, I have to try soju. It was horrible and I hate it. And I can never really ever imagine myself enjoying it. I don't know how my sister gets excited about drinking it. It doesn't make sense to me. She's pretty wild. People mix it with... Yeah, I had a Yakult, the yogurt drink, the Asian yogurt drink in one hand and the soju in the other hand, and then I would always chase it immediately because it's horrible. Meanwhile, I'm over here and I can't decide what to drink because I have a collection of whiskey with over 350 bottles. That's crazy. Oh my god. Well, that's very cool. I respect your passion. Let's see. Am I who is streaming? Who? Oh my god, there's a New York City artist. Let's go raid her. Christy Cates. Can you teach some Korean? I don't know if I'm qualified to teach Korean, but if you have a specific phrase you'd like to know, you can ask me. Maybe I will know. Yeah. Pog NYC, yes, indeed. Let me just... Yeah. Also, I really did enjoy this conversation. It's always really fun to chat with you guys. I know it's rare because I kind of feel awkward sometimes. Like, people don't really want to chat because they come here for the music. But we can do more of a combination while I'm still kind of trying to find my voice again. Since it's been in a rough shape for quite a while. But thank you for listening. Thanks, Skak, for modding. Thank you so much, everyone, for sharing your anecdotes and also just, joining in on the conversation. It's been really fun. And if you'd like to further engage with other members of the community and you're new here, we also have a Discord. I'm yejuniverse on Instagram as well as on YouTube. We have 2 YouTube channels. One is yejuniverse, the other is yejuniverse VODs, where I post all the VODs. So don't worry if you don't see anything on my Twitch channel. That's because I'm based in Korea, where we are not allowed to upload our VODs unless we have a cloud server. Yeah. Thank you, Variolintu, and have a good night, Paris. Thanks so much, everyone, for sharing all your stories, and I'll see you again soon. Probably very soon. And I will now head out to go meet my friend who ended up coming like way earlier than I expected. And that's very cool because it's kind of rare that this happens. So, yes, see you everyone. Have a good rest of your day. Please show a lot of love for the next streamer, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye, everyone.